Philadelphia Eagles. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. We get our first look now at Carson Wentz and this Philadelphia Eagle offense.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Wentz now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Intended for Mark.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Front Eagles.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
6-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
1st and 10.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
4 yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Wentz now on first down. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. It's a gain of 5. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Jonathan Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
You know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And Gibson decides against bringing it out.
1st and 10.
Out comes Washington here offensively, and their man under center, Dwayne Haskins, the number 15 pick out of Ohio State in 2019.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. And to give this time to the tailback. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Nikel Roby-Coleman on the tackle. A 5-yard gain. Brings up
second down. Haskins. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 13.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 53 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here we go on 4th down, Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Washington.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera's going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a
that 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And 3.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, they bring on the Michigan man, Matt Wild, to kick it away. Steven Sims set to return it for Washington. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Eagles 3, Washington 0.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
The Washington ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. 2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They're going to try and throw. He'll rifle this one deep. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And on 4th and short, they snag a gain of over 30.
Down Washington.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Love. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Now Haskins on 1st down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll find Hall. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
To Terry McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And Washington has taken the lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Will Parks there in coverage to knock it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. It's Gibson. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Wide open receiver, complete. 1st down, Washington. Haskins finding McLaurin.
11 on the play.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
And the Washington 1st down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
On 1st down, Haskins. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
35.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing again, here's Haskins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
that 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Haskins going to throw again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
And 7 yards to go.
Again, it's Haskins. Open man is Sims. He's got it. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. Haskins back to the air. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Flush to his right, to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd and goal, Haskins. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Steven Sims as the first half is winding down. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And once more, he was looking for Alshon Jeffrey, and it's 3rd and short. Wentz now to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The final shot before half for Wentz. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Eagles 3.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 1st down, here's Love. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Antonio Gibson, the ball
looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Open man here. Sims complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Mikel Roby-Coleman up to make the tackle.
At the 43-yard line.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
2 yards.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Third down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
The 7-yard line.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete.
Haskins' pass.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
The tackle made by
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Seth DeValve, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
48-yard
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Shotgun now for Wentz. This ball complete to Rager. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he...
He's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Haskins to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. The throw taken in by Sims. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Gibson. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Brandon, that's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Brandon Graham.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th. But they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Forced out to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10.
Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Alshon Jeffrey.
Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. From the gun, it's Wentz. Sanders has it over the middle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
1st and goal at the 9.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. On first down, it's Gibson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown. Antonio Gibson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And he's got it up and through. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Wentz going to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Eagles.
An Eagle first down there. Wentz to Ertz. And the names that end in TZ. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wentz to throw again. That'll be caught. Rager with it. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
Miles.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They fake the give. Now Wentz letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles get a score closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point through the snowflakes, something good. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Here we go with Haskins. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
2nd and 5.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Washington.
Now it's Haskins. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And the Washington first down.
Throwing now is Haskins. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
For Bryce Love, incomplete. Darius
from the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Haskins to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you